So the Douglas, which of course is well known, it's been around. I didn't even realize this since 1881. It has done remarkable work, continues to do great research as well. But it sustained heavy damage in our most recent freeze, to the point where I think some people now are questioning, what its future actually is, unless something significant changes. Dr. Sylvain Williams is a principal investigator at the Hippocampus and Memory Lab there and is on the line. Dr. Williams, thanks for being with us this afternoon. Can you, first of all, give us a sense of just what happened and how serious it is?
Yes, thank you for having me. So basically it started on Monday, and I think everyone or a lot of people saw the videos online of this amazing waterfall from the sprinkler system that basically broke because of the cold temperatures. And so this is a two-story building, and this is where the research is taking place at the Douglas. And basically, the water pipes broke, and then there was a water inundation on the second floor, which obviously then went down on the first floor.
So
a lot of damage.
So, yeah. And where are we now? I mentioned this building's been around forever, and of course, it's things like this happen. People go, wait a sec, look at the condition that this building was in. As bad as what has happened now, a lot needs to be done here. Are you hopeful something does get done?
That's a big question, I mean, as you mentioned, the building, I think, dates from 1896 and then was renovated, in a piecemeal approach. So renovated in the 1900s and was converted to scientific labs later on. But the whole structure is made out of wood, right? And that doesn't work for science. Yeah. And basically there's so much weight now everywhere on the floors. So it's a building that is very old and that has had a lot of issues with water and electricity and so on.
Will it be able, I mean, you obviously have to make repairs here. Is the thinking that you'll just go ahead, it's going to take a little longer, obviously, than planned, but everything will be okay?
Yeah, that's a good question, So now we have to assess really the damage the water caused, right? Like I said, this is a wooden structure with a lot of weights on the floors. So we'll have to assess, how's the damage and so on. But, it's not like the basement was flooded, right, of a house. So there's a lot of instruments in there. And we'll have to assess if the building is still good enough, And it's going to take a few weeks to do this, to do the assessment. Okay. Obviously, we want engineers to come and reassess the strength of the building.
What about with respect to patients and, people waiting for appointments? What is this going to do as far as they're concerned?
Yeah, so the building that was damaged Monday and yesterday is the research building, and there are no patients. Well, that's a fortunate news. There are no patients coming in that building. And the building now is closed, okay. And they had to close the water pipes, and that also entailed that a lot of the water coming to the other buildings around it where patients are seen was closed. So that was closed yesterday. The water was turned on today for the other buildings. So I would assume that the appointments are going to go back to normal again in the other buildings. Okay. However, the research building will be closed for a little while yet before we have the final assessment.
All right. We will leave it at that and hope for the best, I guess. Dr. Williams, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it.
All right.